At the end of our last video, we told you guys we were moving out of the van. We weren't kidding. We've got 3 big bags, 2 backpacks, and 2 kitties ready to go. And we are driving deep into the downtown area of Bratislava, where we are visiting friends and moving into their apartment. We don't really know for how long.
Rumor has it they have running water and flush toilets. We may never leave.
Yeah, clean sheets. It is not going to be van life for the next few days. But if you followed our journey for a while, like all the way back in Mexico times, you are going to remember these 2 cool people, Matt and Megan, and we are super excited to reunite with them. Don't worry, for those of you that don't know the story, we'll share it with you in a little bit. But first, Curt has to maneuver this traffic, and then we have to figure out how to move all of our stuff, including our 2 kitties, up into their apartment, which is going to be like a clown show. So let's go get that done. So we brought everything up, and first things first, the most important thing when you're traveling with your kitty cats is to get the litter box set up. So that is good to go. Now I'm unpacking the necessities that we had to bring with us. You guys might wonder why we don't do this more often when we're visiting friends. With the cats, it's actually a hard thing to do. To move out of the van for 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. There's a lot of work involved, and it confuses our little fluff balls, but they're doing really good. Now, Megan is still at work. Matt met us here. We had to park on the street illegally to unload, and then they brought everything up. I'm left here while Curt and Matt are driving, I don't know where, somewhere across town, to their work, where Megan has a warehouse lined up where we can park the van and leave it there nice and safe. Vanna is having a good time in these curtains. She seems to be settling in pretty good. So I'm going to finish getting us all unpacked and settled in so we're ready to hang out and relax with our friends when they get back. So I'm sending you back to Curt, who hopefully is showing you where he's parking our van.
All right, I don't know if I told you guys, but Matt and Megan are in the movie making business, and we'll go more into that in detail, but they are letting us park the van here while we stay with them at their facility here. And this is the prop facility. They have a little office here. I'll try to get a little sneak peek of that. But all these vehicles right here were used for different movies and movie sets and stuff. So you can see this big old giant bus right here riddled with bullet holes. Those aren't real bullet holes, they're like artwork bullet holes. But we're parked right here next to this camper, and I just want to walk around here and show you some of these props. Some of you guys might recognize these from some movies or some from Netflix series or something like that. I don't, but all these cars were burned up and smashed, cut in half. Again, all this stuff is for movies. So let's look at some of this stuff. So you can see the windows are just smashed in. And this is, it looks like it's painted to look like it's burned up. But some of these are actually burned, and you can smell like the melting material and stuff. So they probably burned them up for the movie. And then they got a whole pile of stuff over here, jet skis and all sorts of different props. But how cool is that? Let's go inside and see what kind of video we can get in there. But this is where the van's gonna stay for the weekend while we hang out with those guys. So I guess this would be all the stuff that they use to decorate the sets. So kind of like a prop room, if you will. Inventory of prop room. So you can see different robes, mannequins, even tea sets, just all different kinds of stuff. They are shooting a movie here in Bratislava, and I don't know what the movie is. We'll figure it out before we leave. It looks like it might be some kind of military movie with all this military gear and helmets and things like this, but also books. Look at this, but also, oh, and whatever it was, some people definitely must have got burned in that. Look at those mannequins that are burned. And but whatever movie they're shooting here, we'll let you know what that is. But this also might be a prop room for different shoots and different movies and different things. I mean, there is just loads of old electronics and stuff. Kind of looks like a pawn shop or some of the antique stores we've been in. But I believe Megan is one who's responsible for decorating all the sets. I think Matt's responsible for design. Looks like they have a little workshop back here and all this different furniture. And so all this stuff has been used in one kind of movie or another. It's pretty fascinating if you ask me. But anyway, I think we'll learn more as we stay here. And of course, we'll share what we can share. I'm sure there's some stuff that we can't let out of the bag before the movie or all that stuff is actually released. But you guys know us. We'll share what we can. Pretty cool, huh? We'll go in here and get a quick shot of the design team. Battery's almost dead.
Have you guys got a drone as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one have you got?
Well, I just dropped one in the Adriatic Sea in Albania. The battery popped out and it went kerplunk. I snorkeled in and got it, but obviously it's no more.
So we just got the new
Mavic Air 3.
Oh, nice.
So it's got the two cameras.
Got the zoom lens.
That zoom lens is really nice. All right, day one here with Matt and Megan, and we decided to come down to the river. They just have a little scenic view by the river over Bratislava, maybe have something to drink, something to eat. And lo and behold, the river is coming out of its banks. And if you look behind us over there, there's police, it's sandbag off. And so this must be a little bit higher area because they don't have it cordoned off just yet. We're gonna try to go out here to this riverboat restaurant, I think. But the water is really racing through here. You can see it's almost like chocolate milk from all the debris. And well, if you watched the last video, you guys know we were getting a lot of rain. And I guess this is the result. So the Danube is flowing out of its banks. She's the choppiest. Yeah. All right, guys, we just stopped and had a little wine and cheese on the river. And actually the effect of this river racing by, we're on this little boat restaurant, was pretty crazy. But we are having a blast. We're gonna walk up the river a little bit and try out another spot. Hopefully it'll be open. We never know. But thank you guys, y'all have a great day. All right, we're going to the next spot, guys. We're having a nice little walk along the river here, and we have a beautiful view across the river of Bratislava. And much like Budapest, there are a bunch of cruise ships or maybe even day trips. These look like longer term cruise ships along here. And we can see a beautiful castle up on top of the hill. And of course we can see some church steeples and the beautiful architecture. But we're just having a good time catching up with old friends. And as we look off into the sun here, I don't know if they're gonna show up on the video, but there's all sorts of little white puffs coming from the trees. And it almost looks like it's snowing here. It absolutely looks kind of surreal, especially with the river just racing along beside us.
We're not missing it yet.
Yeah, we have
We've got to turn left here.
good. We were not on the race this time. We've got
Tablecloths and everything.
White tablecloths. They allow our kind in. Hold on, we're in the middle of a story about Matt talking about where his whole entire lineage is.
All through the night, it's making me crazy. I'm losing my mind. I keep dreaming of sweet things I wish you would orchestrate. A Sinfonia Concertante, babe. Let's make our debut.
That was it. We hadn't done anything cool.
What's the sign on the side of the truck?
Chill days.
Thank you.
And that is the name of our corporation. So that having that on there kind of just keeps everything legally protected, copyrighted.
I love it.
So the lady that owned our apartments in Puerto, her daughter drew our logo for us. Yeah,
It's not
You were there long enough.
we were. We stayed there a lot longer after y'all left.
Yeah. When did you leave?
I think August, and we went down to Chiapas for 2 more months. Wasn't it August, Curt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mexico was so good. It really was.
It's my vision of you.
Cheers, guys. What a fun time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Slowly.
They started opening them for the surfers,
Yeah.
and then they started opening them up if you were exercising.
Oh, so you could go there and surf, but you couldn't just lay on the
No, and they would run you off.
beach? Right. And then you could exercise.
But Curt could ride his bike up and down the beach.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Oh, yummy. Eggplant.
yeah, so we got
Oh.
the same thing.
A little pizza with some salad on it. That looks pretty healthy, too.
It does.
What'd you get there?
The same thing.
Pile of lettuce. Top of your pizza.
All right. So it's a Thursday, and Matt and Megan had to go into work today. We stayed back at the apartment, and of course, anytime we've got downtime, we're trying to catch up on editing. But we've decided to take a little afternoon stroll around the neighborhood, see if we can find a coffee shop. So we found this little shop close by. Got a small pastry and a latte. Curt went with the traditional Americano. I thought this would be a good time for those of you who do not know who Matt and Megan is to kind of share the story. We all remember where we were when the world shut down for the pandemic. Now, we're not going to get political. Everybody has different views on that. But the world shut down. And for us, we were in Mexico, in this cute little apartment complex about a block or two from the beach. Puerto Escondido. Beautiful place. And Matt and Megan were our neighbors for maybe 3 or 4 weeks.
It was a while.
It was a long time before they were able to get a flight back to their, home.
Right, so Curt and Snow have challenged us to come up with some recipes using mangoes, because where we're staying, there's trees surrounding the apartments full of mangoes, and every day 6, 7, 8, 12, 100 just drop on the floor, knocked out normally by a squirrel and a bird who live up there. So we can probably pick a couple now. If there's any ripe ones that haven't fallen down. That one looks pretty good. Like cloves mango. More chopping, Megan?
More chopping.
You are so
I'm
chopping
the
again.
choppiest.
Some chopping still.
So we call them our COVID cousins. They're our family. We lived with them. We went through the scary parts of COVID when it was brand new. We were locked down. And I would say, even though we don't see them often and we don't talk to them that often, they'll always hold a very special place, right, Curt?
Yep.
Yeah, so our COVID family, that's who Matt and Megan are. We had an amazing time in Mexico with those guys. And as soon as we got here, you always wonder when you're catching up with somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, is it going to feel weird? Nope, we just sat down and went to talking and sharing stories and went right back to where we were. So we're going to be spending several days here with these guys in their apartment. We will do our best to bring you along, but there's going to be a lot of fun times where we probably just flat out forget to get out this camera and this microphone, but we'll make sure we share some of it with you. And that's the story of Matt and Megan. You got anything to add other than that they're awesome?
Good cinnamon roll.
That's the deal, guys. While we were out and about, we popped into a few stores and picked up a few things. Curt is gonna whip up dinner tonight for the house. And you might notice there's no meat or gluten. And that's because
Megan is a gluten-free vegan, and Matt, well, he's a part-time vegan.
so what are we having?
We're gonna have some curry, squash, sweet potato, red peppers, onions, and cauliflower coconut curry.
Sounds yummy.
Yeah, we'll have a nice little evening with some wine and some good food, and yeah.
There we go, guys. Chef Curt is in the apartment instead of the van. And look at this giant kitchen. It's like 10 of our van kitchens.
This apartment for a city apartment is absolutely huge.
It is
It's
huge,
like-
guys. So not only do we have a room, the kitties have their own room.
We have a wing.
Yeah, we have a whole wing of this thing. It's just huge and it's beautiful. So we're very, very thankful for a cool place to crash in the city, but mainly for catching up with our friends.
Running water and flushing toilets at our own wing of the apartment. Matt and Megan, we ain't leaving. So we pulled up to the site of one of the sets of the scenes. I think there will be several scenes shot here, but Matt's crews are here doing all the set up, and there's a lot of stuff going on. You can see some cranes setting an archway between the two buildings there. And then these buildings off to the left are all facades. And so what they do is they stack shipping containers on one another and then use plywood to sort of make the face of it, paint it, distress it, shutters. So all this right here is a fake building. Now, clearly we're back here in a set of warehouses and things like that. But it is fascinating to see what's going on here. We got the real talent in the house here.
So this will be a big glue tree here. So that when we look from that end, they're just going to make it look like it goes on forever and ever.
Oh.
It's like the Indiana Jones, you know, when they get in a story. So this is supposed to be
Under a mountain.
yeah.
This is not like this total.
We have this built by the guys that ship it out to the like massive ships. Yeah. So
This is so cool.
so you can see it's like
you wanna try. Strike a pose, let it go, don't be shy. Oh, malo se pasa, upgrading the vibes. Ready for the cover, all the way, just let your body talk. For the beat, don't let nobody stop, yeah. All the way, just let your body rock. Just let your body talk.
Oh, the glue cherry, okay.
So we came downtown again to yet another part of town to do an escape room. And on the way down here, we walked through the old part of town, which we really hadn't been to. We hadn't done a lot of exploring of the city, but today we were able to see some parts that we hadn't seen. And the historic downtown area, the walking streets are really beautiful and also very active. They have loads of cool statues and street entertainers and all that other stuff. Woo! Once you get in, you can never leave. Action. All right, guys. We came here to an escape room and we weren't allowed to video any of it, but we did the Kotal and we got out in 44 minutes. The world record's 42 minutes. We barely beat that.
Trapped, no.
But the important thing is we made it out alive, and maybe we'll get a Thai massage. What do you do, pumpkin?
Because we'd love to just like chill, yeah.
You guys just want to be on another video, we know.
I've got to tell you, the mangoes aren't great in the UK.
Oh, so Megan said it would be totally safe for us to park the van here, and look, they shot it all up.
Got yourself some.
Oh, look, I can hear a tire. Oh yeah.
Lucky you weren't driving with that one.
So we have had an epic time here with our friends. I'm sorry if it came across a little chaotic, But diving into this make-believe movie world has been really cool. And then add Matt and Megan on top of that.
Those guys are the most like creative, fun, imaginative, intelligent, bright, super cool people to hang around on the planet. Yeah,
friendly,
just, like,
good people. Good
Yeah.
people. And we went out to dinner one night for Mexican food, a little throwback to the COVID times. And met
just
some
had-
of their work crew. And
We had a great time,
we had a
guys.
really
we really
good
did have a
time.
great time.
And the funny thing, all this prop, all this magical stuff, they just dropped us off at the van. We still got to swing by their apartment, pick up the kitties. But Megan had the art guys paint bullet holes all over our van, so we drive up and it looks like our van's been shot up. A perfect way to end this weekend.
It was so cool, and well, we're back in the van, guys, and it
Back in
feels
the
good.
van.
I gotta tell you, it was really fun. I was doubtful about staying in the city in an Airbnb, but we just had such an
Yeah.
amazing slumber party. And but we're back in the van. We got to go get the cats, and then
then
we're
we're on the
busting
road.
out of here. So
We'll see y'all in a few days.
cheers,
Cheers,
guys.
guys.
So,
Woohoo!
for the record, I dropped the key in the tub.
I saw
He's
him do
my
it.
witness.
Unless he did some sort of sleight of hand.
Yeah.
where he
Well,
dropped
that's for
something
later.
else.
Magic, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that happen before.
All right, big hugs, guys. Big hugs. Group hugs.
So nice to see you.
Yeah,
We'll
take care.
see y'all
Safe travels.
Somewhere
We'll
down
see
the
you
road.
somewhere down the road.
Down the
Like the
road.
littlest hobo.
Thank you for your hospitality. It was
Pleasure.
You need to
wonderful.
watch out though for those gangsters.
They've been shooting at us. We
way,
gotta get out of
way better than
Slovakia.
I expected, man.
We're going. Bye, man. Thank you. All right. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys.